Hear ye, 6 o'clock. It's time to call the September 2025 council meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Gasky.
Here.
Ingebrigtsen. Here. Lehman. LeMay.
Here.
Lindell.
Here.
Sharp.
Here. Brilliant. Approval of meeting minutes from August 5. Everyone's had a chance to review, I'm sure. Any suggestions, corrections, or deletions?
Motion to approve?
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mrs. Lyons, you vote on yourself. Let's see, do we probably want to go out of order here? Representative, are you okay if we swear in a valuable volunteer before you get up there? And that'd be great. I'll kick it over to Mrs. Ingebrigtsen.
Okay, I am excited tonight. We are swearing in the last of our volunteers for the previous EMS course. Thank you so much for your service and for hanging through the program. So I would like to introduce in advance to the third reading, resolution number 9-2, 2025, consent of council to the appointment by the mayor of Ava Simpson to the Volunteer Emergency Medical Services Department of the Village of Terrace Park.
Second.
Gasky.
Aye.
Ingebrigtsen.
Aye.
LeMay.
Aye.
Lindell.
Aye.
Sharp.
Aye.
And I move to adopt the resolution as an emergency.
Second?
Gasky.
Aye.
Ingebrigtsen.
Aye.
LeMay.
Aye.
Lindell.
Aye.
Sharp.
Aye. Brilliant. All right.
It is time.
Ava, you ready? It's the hard part. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Ava Simpson,
I, Ava Simpson,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
will discharge the duties
with the discharge of duties
of emergency medical technician
of emergency medical technician
for the Village of Terrace Park, Ohio.
for the Village of Terrace Park, Ohio.
Thank you and congratulations. Here,
Thank you.
little signature here. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you for volunteering. And usually after the swearing in comes this statement. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like. However, feel not obligated to do so. You will be giving plenty of time to the village, and we don't want to take up that time just watching us do what we do. So feel free to stay or go. You're not going to offend anyone. I'm going to pass that over there. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any residents or anyone else for that matter that would like to address council? If so, please come to the podium, give us your name, and tell us what you want us to hear. There are no residents here, but we do have a special guest. We have State Representative Rachel Baker, who's kind enough to come out here from time to time, and so good to see him. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Good to see you all. I don't really have an update. I just wanted to come say hi. I am your state rep again. This General Assembly, with the redrawing of the maps, I got I was just showing 9 new municipalities, and you're one of the 4 I got to keep. So happy to continue to represent you all. And I feel like I've been a little busy trying to learn these new areas. So I am committing to you that I will be here every 6 months, just sitting in the back. I don't need any time on your agenda, but just to make sure I'm accessible, hearing what's going on. I try to watch things and listen to things, and I try to be in touch with your mayor, but absolutely pull me in, anything I can help with. And it's nice for me to come every 6 months-ish and sit in the back and just listen to what you're talking about, what the issues are here, make sure that I am a good representation, provide good representation to you, and that you have an easy way to contact me. So excited to continue to represent you. We were talking a little bit, I think property tax is the big thing that's coming up. We passed the state budget in June. did one override of the governor's veto that's moving over to the Senate and would have some impact on property tax. And I can talk about that more. But also, I would say kind of the biggest thing right now that we're dealing with is figuring out some sort of solution to the rising property taxes and looking at some real reform. I think the citizen-led referendum to completely get rid of property tax has put a lot of pressure on the State House to figure out a solution, which we honestly needed because we've just been talking about solutions for a really long time. In the budget, the governor created a property tax task force, which has been meeting. We have Denise Streethouse from down here serves on it, and Bill Seitz from down here. Both serve on it. So we have good representation from our area, and they're supposed to have a report by the end of the month with some sort of suggestion of what the legislature can do. So we go back to full session October 1st, and I would expect property taxes are going to be the biggest focus. It's what my office is hearing the most about. So anything you all need with that, be in touch, and I'll be in touch as it moves forward. And the most important question, do you have your Terrace Park license plates yet?
Oh, the recreate, was the
Yeah.
white squirrel? I don't know.
You haven't seen, they're not everywhere. I pulled into the parking lot and I was
I haven't
expecting
seen
all
one
the
of them
cars
yet.
to have
They
them.
existed, I did.
I think that, do you have a color on that? Was it the Terrace Park Recreation Commission or something
Yeah,
was
that's-
pushing to try to get
The white squirrel.
the white squirrel or something like that? I mean, they're their own independent
So
body.
it passed, we passed the legislation last year, and the profits from it go to the Terrace Park Recreation Center. So like, you should be making money off it when people, so every time I drive through Terrace Park, I'm looking at all the cars, like a kid when I used to play the 50 state game, but I'm like looking for that first Terrace Park license plate.
Well, I would tell you, the recreation, it has nothing to do, it's its own independent 501c3.
Oh, okay.
So none of
Totally
the-
separate from you
yeah,
guys.
The village wouldn't get anything out of it. However, the Recreation Commission has a lot of things that they fund, and they need revenue. Hence, they had their big Labor Day festival yesterday and raised a lot of money. But we'll follow up on that.
Yeah, I can follow up on it too. I was just excited to know if you had the license plates around yet. So not yet.
Change in leadership with the rec commission, which might explain why.
I know that they were reaching out to our office after the bill got passed, and there was like a big administrative-ish like process that has to happen. But it got passed at the same time that the Dolly Parton license plates got passed, and I've seen those around. So I'm thinking it must be soon.
I'll have to check on that.
I can find out too.
That's great.
Thank you. I could tell everyone, Jeff.
I do have one question.
Yeah, sure.
More, I guess a help request, and it's on taxes. Nobody likes the property taxes.
Yeah.
But one way to approach this, I think, would be certainly to allow any village or municipality, if property tax revenue is changed, to allow us time to transition to another way. I think is it House Bill 335?
335.
On inside millage.
Yep.
That's 18% of our budget. If that was a hard choice, at the same time, we have a levy renewal, it would cut our operating budget by 30% like that.
Yeah, overnight.
Right, so
Absolutely.
our help request is to make sure that as part of whatever plan, there is a transition that allows villages to, okay.
And that has been in all the conversations, is that places, if there's a big change, there needs to be some sort of like ramp on, ramp off to allow people for planning and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that that's continued to be
Property
brought up.
tax is 95% of our revenue, 90% of our revenue?
75.
75, or whatever. We'd be in a world of hurt, and we'd have to come up with some alternatives pretty quickly, and it's probably,
And it's quickly, like, we go to the voters every year, right?
but you can only do that at certain times of the year, so there could be times where we're just completely out of luck. But
And really, honestly, every single municipality I talk to, this is what they're all talking about. I went to a township association meeting. It was pretty much the whole meeting. Like, everybody is saying our local governments cannot work if you just stop this overnight. So we are hearing that message loud and clear, and everybody will be in the same position of how to actually make this work and fund schools and police and fire and our roads and, so I know it's a little uncertain time and lots of ideas are being thrown out there, but I would say the conversations are definitely including that transition, yeah.
Thank you.
I will say Representative Baker's been nothing but an outstanding representative for us. extremely responsive, always on it, gives me updates, and, I can't thank you enough for the stuff that you do. I mean, we are one of your many, but, we like to think of ourselves as special. We don't have an income and an earnings tax.
Yeah.
So therefore, this would be extremely hard on us, and
Yeah.
I just hope that those people up in Columbus, know what the hell they're doing, because it's a big issue for us, so, but thank you for all the
It's a
hard work
huge
that you've
issue,
done.
and I would say across the state, local governments that are led by both parties are screaming the same thing, and so it's not becoming a bipartisan thing, which is very good. I feel like everybody's hearing the same message, that we have to allow our local governments to be funded. So we are definitely hearing that, and I'm getting calls all the time from my constituents about it and needing to solve it from a homeowner's perspective too. So I would expect it to be number one issue when we get back in October.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you all, and feel free to reach out. Anything I can do to help.
All right, thank you.
Any other residents out there? Seeing none, we'll move on. Reports of village officials. I want to thank the Terrace Park Recreation Commission for inviting me to give some opening remarks yesterday. It was a great, great event. I was just informed that it was their biggest Labor Day revenue-producing event ever, which is awesome. A lot of new faces, lots of new faces, which is really cool. A lot of young new faces, which is even better. So I want to thank them. The place looked great, Jerry, so if you can pass that on to the guys down there, looked great. Thank you to all the volunteers, all those booths and all the booths that need to be run, don't run themselves, and certainly to the corporate sponsors that make that thing go tick. Gas line replacement project, again, seems to be going well. They have now crept onto the 800 block of Yale, which is also known as my block, and they have been nothing but great. Knocking on doors, making sure that they don't block your driveway, and for such an invasive project, it's really been pretty good. So I want to thank them again. And finally, on a more somber note, as you guys all have heard, tragedy has struck here in our village. Family lost a loved one, and so, it hits a little harder when you're a little small place and everyone knows everybody from birth to now. And I just go home and hug your loved ones and just be thankful that you get to do that. So that is the end of this guy's report. Chief Fiscal Officer, Mrs. Lyons.
No report, thank you.
We have no lawyer over there, so we'll move on to Clerk of Council, Mrs. Lyons.
No report.
Chief Maggard always has good stuff to report.
Thank you, Mayor. Other than inaugurating our last member of this past class, I have basically no report for EMS, except to say we really, really need residents to sign up. This is the time of year where we kind of kick it into high gear, call back a bunch of people I've talked to before who say, call me back in a couple of years. Kids are involved in things. We get it. Everybody has things to do, but we really, really need residents to sign up for EMS. On the fire side, obviously George is not here. We had a couple of very successful trainings with other departments. The past one was last week. They had a big house. Apparently it's coming down in Indian Hill that they were able to go through a number of evolutions over a period of 3 days. And I understand, I wasn't there, but I understand it was very helpful, very successful for our folks to take part in that. So that's it.
Great. When's the pancake dinner?
I'm not sure we have a firm date for that yet. It'll be November, first part of November.
Representative, I know you have a family with some large eaters. It's a really great, cost-effective way to put a lot of food in their body. So it's great.
Well, we have our resident chef now. We not only have sausage, but bacon as of
Oh,
last year. Big hit.
Slow down.
Sausage is delicious, though.
That's great. Police Chief, Village Administrator, Jerry Howe.
Thank you, sir. Just want to let you know the street sealing and rejuvenation without on Princeton, Poplar, Franklin, Stanton, and Douglas went very well. Went as planned. We had no traffic complaints. It was easy to maneuver. It wasn't as invasive as the other one. And I know we've had several communities coming out to look at the product, and at least one contractor has been out to look at the job. So this is a great product, and I see us using it for many years to come.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
It's really dark too, and
Yeah, and it should last. It actually penetrates the surface. I'm waiting for a core test from the company to show me the
How far
penetration level on the product. So if it works out, this, like I said, I see the future for all our streets. Jerry, our arborist has sent out a request for a proposal for the fall tree removals, and pruning, stump removals, et cetera. I received one today. I expect about a half a dozen by the end of the process. So it's a big undertaking. So Jerry's on it. Just real quickly, I want to mention the Ohio River Foundation has done a great job at the entrance of Miami Grove, and I know Mrs. Sharp will have a little more to say about it. But if you haven't been down there, it certainly has changed.
Looks great.
I gotta go down.
And the only other thing is the shelter still needs a roof, so there's no shingles on it, but I'll see what I can do to see where that's at. That is the end of my report, if there's no questions on the police report that went out.
Jerry, one question on the Elm Street water line. You and I haven't talked in a bit. What's the status? Are we waiting for?
The EPA, I know that because of the project that our engineer has had to do a couple more hurdles to get the bid out, but I expect that should go out in the paper soon.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask a question on that? Did we got the grant money for that, right?
It's waiting, yeah.
We didn't end up losing.
We don't have it, but yes,
We're
it
gonna
was
get it.
awarded.
It's not gonna get withdrawn or anything.
And I know Rachel kind of put in a good word for us.
Thank you.
We're
Yeah.
thankful to have the money. It's hard money to get. I mean, it's a lot of hoops, but we're thankful for it.
Yeah, well done.
Came through the EPA, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
Any other thoughts, questions? Moving on. Any member of council outside of their committee?
Do we have any new news on the gas station?
Oh, yeah, they're moving up there.
It's moving. I mean,
Is
they've
There's a
been over
backhoe over
there. They put the new septic system in,
Oh, good. Okay.
which was a big holdup because they had to have that approved by the health department. And that's in. It looks like there's some trenches for footers on the outside. So, I talked to the owners, and this is a priority.
Okay.
So,
Jerry lit the proverbial fire, which is dangerous at a gas station. It looked terrible. I mean,
oh, yeah, no, I've been doing it for a year and a half.
I received a
mean,
lot
it's
of calls saying, what
embarrassing.
the hell's going on, what the heck's going on
Yeah.
with that? And I said, well, Jerry's on it, and
Yeah, the building permits in the window that they received from Hamilton County, and they
good.
couldn't get that without the health department, so.
wow. Any other questions, thoughts? All right, moving on. Planning and zoning, John Gasky.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have a second reading tonight, but just to recap for the worldwide audience on this topic. We enlisted the wisdom of the zoning commission, the planning commission, I should say, to look at zoning codes regarding adult use cannabis and vape shop sales. We had a public hearing last month, which we invited the public to comment on, and we are now ready to read for the second time this ordinance 8-1, 2025. So I'd like to introduce the second reading for ordinance H-1, 8-1, 2025, amending various sections of the Terrace Park zoning ordinance regarding adult use cannabis and vape shops.
All right.
And that is it. That's the end of my report.
Just for your edification, what we had previously, as allowed under Ohio law, basically prohibited sale, cultivation, all that stuff for marijuana. It doesn't fit with our culture and what we want. And what we're doing is we're just simply also codifying it within our zoning code, just as our lawyer said, just to kind of belt and suspender it. We also put a definition of a vape shop, so that we can have a better idea and frankly, control. We haven't done this yet. If council so chooses to pass it, that's what will happen, but just, that's what we're planning on doing. Well done, John.
Yep, thank you. That's the end of my report.
All right. Finance, Mr. Lemay.
Thank you, Mayor. We need to adjust the 2025 budget. This was what's the right term? Either grant or reimbursement for EMS related to training. This is good. I don't remember the exact dollar amount. It's $11,500, $11,400, right? And John, I don't know the entire history on this, but
It's a grant program put through by, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of it now, where we essentially get reimbursed for training.
Yep.
Hopefully, knock on wood, it'll continue for the next few years. It's been great the last 2 years. So
Yep.
essentially, free training.
yep. John, I like that. Good. Okay, unless there's any questions, I'll go ahead and read it. Okay. I'd like to introduce and advance the third reading resolution 9-1, 2025, to empower the chief fiscal officer to revise the 2025 appropriation budget.
Second.
Gasky.
Aye.
Ingebrigtsen. Lemay.
Aye.
Lindell.
Aye.
Sharp.
Aye.
Great. I move to adopt the resolution as an emergency.
Second.
Gasky.
Aye.
Ingebrigtsen. Lemay.
Aye.
Lindell.
Aye.
Sharp.
Aye.
Great. Quick update. The village views should be published this week. There'll be an article in there written by one of our residents related to the upcoming levy. That's really our first kind of broadside messaging that's taking place. We have offers for me to come and present to a couple clubs, EMS and fire, at the end of September. And our plan is to have a town hall. Hopefully all of you would attend on the 17th at 7 p.m. We'll do another one in October if we feel that's warranted. There'll be another letter in the Village Views, slightly different structure, for October. And I've got 80 signs that I intend to hand to everyone, including fire and EMS, when we do the training, to make sure we get the word out. And the other suggestion I had from somebody, can't remember who it was. Anyway, members of council we can divide the alphabet and reach out to your Terrace Park friends and resources with an email or a text or a phone call to make them aware over the course of the next 2 months. We'll get organized behind that. And I'm open to any other suggestions that get the word out. Okay?
That's great.
End of my
That's great.
report. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, for the viewing public here, this, for the first time in how many years?
It's 12 years since we voted on the last levy.
That we're actually having an increase in our levy. So that's pretty good government operating efficiently for 12 years. So it's a hard pill to swallow, but we got to keep up with all the other inflation and all the other stuff. And let's just hope that the voters see that we've been good stewards of the money and trust us with a little bit more to keep
Yeah.
everyone safe and keep the lights on. So,
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Buildings and grounds, Mr. Sharp.
Yeah, I want to give a little update on Miami Grove, as Jerry talked about. If you haven't been down there, just drive in, you'll see the difference right away. It's amazing how they cleared in 3 days. It was an acre. It feels like more than an acre to me, because just what they did is so impactful. Like the whole area on the left by the gazebo it's clear. Like all of a sudden you can see through to the other trail. And then they cleared the area where we thought they were going to, just on the other side of the parking lot, and they've left some habitat brush in there for animals and stuff, but they did a good job. Very happy with it. Our next steps are probably gonna be to ask them to put together a proposal for us, like as an ongoing annual thing, and and see where that comes out. We could take it out of the tree budget on a regular basis. I mean, so go down, drive through there, take a look. It's a
looks
big
great.
difference.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Anything else?
That's it.
Well done, thank you. Rules and Law, Mrs. Lehman is not here. Public Works, Mr. Lindell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, no report.
Anything else from Mrs. Ingebrigtsen on Public Safety?
Nothing further, thank you.
This comes at the time that we ask for any continued business. Any new business? Anybody want to get out of here?
Yes.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let's go. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Katie?
Thank you.